Hi, I'm Tae Kim and welcome to the third lesson for learning Japanese from scratch. In the last lesson, we learned how to write and read the 5 vowel sounds in Hiragana. In this lesson, we're going to speed things up a little bit by learning 10 new Hiragana characters for the K and S sounds. We will now learn the next 2 columns in the Hiragana chart. As I mentioned in the previous lesson, all sounds share the same 5 vowel sounds we learned in the last lesson. The K and S sounds are pronounced as follows: ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, sa, shi, su, se, so. Notice that shi is pronounced with an H sound instead of just si. If you haven't already downloaded and printed the practice sheet from the last lesson, you can find the link to the PDF on the description page. The characters for the K and S sounds are on the second and third page. You may have noticed a slight difference between the way ki and sa is written on the practice sheet and how it's shown on the computer. Just like how the letter A looks very different when typed, ki and sa are usually written with a gap in the last stroke that's not shown in the print version. You can choose to write it either way. You can also choose to write so by slanting the first stroke as shown here depending on your preference. Here are some example words using the K sound for reading practice. Again, don't worry about memorizing the definitions. Aka, aki, kaku, ike, koi. Here are some example words for the S sounds. Asa, osushi, isu, sekai, uso. In the next lesson, we will learn the T and N sounds in Hiragana. Make sure to check the video description for links to the practice sheet and more reading practice. Until then, see you next time. Most of you are probably already familiar with sushi, which is written in Hiragana as sushi. But in Japanese, it's often referred to as osushi. The O is an honorific prefix that often comes before certain words such as tea or money. It makes the word sound slightly more polite. So next time you go out for sushi, impress a Japanese speaker by referring to it as osushi instead of just sushi.